What up, y'all? It's Coffee. And wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Get up, cash those checks and get up. And brew the coffee first thing in the morning when you wake up, too, right? R.I.P. Easy E, man. It's Coffee. I got another one I'm tapping back in with y'all on. Some NFL headlines, some news, and all that good stuff. So make sure to get in the comments, engage in the conversation, but also hit them motherfucking buttons for me to like, the bell, whatever, man. It helps me out. Every little engagement counts. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, regardless, even if you don't hit them buttons. But fuck the buttons. Let's talk about Stefon Diggs, man. It's crazy, y'all. At this point, Diggs is just toying with everyone. It's crazy. I reported on a couple weeks ago some tweets that Diggs threw up where the tweets were cryptic, but at the same time, it felt like, in a sense, maybe he was disgruntled. And you'll see some other tweets and stuff like that. And just pay attention to everything that pops up on the screen on this video, as well as any blog you tune into from J Coffee Talk. You heard, if it's popping up on the screen, even for a brief moment, there's a reason for it. Maybe metaphorically, I don't know, maybe there's something you're supposed to read. Just pay attention, y'all. Open your eyes. But Stefon Diggs' brother been kind of playing into it as well. And, something I pointed out, this is like, I don't know, maybe my 5th, 6th video on Stefon Diggs in less than 2 weeks. We'll say like an 11-day period or something to that effect. But, his brother has been clowning around after all these discussions started going, like the Bills Fanatics page, the Rico Report, many other Bills channels, blog sites, or just other football accounts have been talking about this with Stefon Diggs. Like, yo, what is he talking about? It's business, never personal. He deleted all his Instagram posts, and then everyone's bringing up what went on in Minnesota, where he was like, yo, it's time for new beginnings. And you'll see a tweet on here too where one cat was like, yo, Diggs, I'm paraphrasing, but he was like, you're a drama queen. You're always saying this and that. And then it's something else. And Diggs was like, nah, this time it's different, B. And I was shocked to find out that there was like a lot of reports going on back then before my Buffalo Bills secured Stefon Diggs in a trade, that there was reports linking him to the Patriots back during that brief time that AB was in New England. And Josh Gordon, like, New England lost both of them at the same time, and Diggs wanted up out of Minnesota. So, like, reports were linking him to New England. Can you believe that? Like, obviously, Stefon's found a new home here in Buffalo. We love him. Him and Josh Allen got a really dope bond and chemistry out there on the field and all that. I really got a feeling next season Stefon Diggs is going to get back to his first season in Buffalo type vibes. You know what I'm saying? Being leading receiver in the league or up there. I mean, he had a great season last year as well. He just wasn't the receiving champ. Y'all ever, like, baseball fans, y'all ever hear the way they refer to statistical categories and stuff? Like, they'll say, yeah, last year he was the AL batting champ. They won't say he led the league. They'll say he was the champ. But anyways, I think Diggs is going to get back to champ-like numbers. But his brother was out here clowning around talking about, I always wanted to play with my brother. Diggs to the Cowboys, 14 to the Cowboys would be lit. And Josh Allen had to jump in there and be like, no, shut the fuck up, Trayvon. That ain't happening, bruh. And you see, he also tweeted out, there's a list of receivers, like, salary-wise, the rankings, and Diggs was down at the bottom as it was the top 14 paid. And that's what's kind of come up in discussions ever since Diggs started these tweets, right? That he's getting paid the number 14 salary, which is wild because that's his number. But then he's talent is closer up to like the top 5, and he wants to get paid. So, and that's kind of what the convo has been going on, like the Bills need to extend Diggs. Diggs wants an extension and a raise. Are they going to restructure and do it with him now? Is that possible with the way the cap is at this point in the season? Can Diggs wait till after this season? And I've seen a lot of Bills fans react saying they don't want to lose him, but some are just like, hey, if we're going to lose him, let it be after this season. But a lot of them are pointing out as well that Stefon don't want to go nowhere. He wants to be with his bro, Josh Allen, and the rest of the players on this team. Like I always point out, these guys, like, morale is high. There's family type vibes. Everyone is on the same page, and they want to get that ring. They want to get that Super Bowl. They want to get that Lombardi trophy. But still, nonetheless, Stefon Diggs' social media antics have had some individuals a little bit worried. And then I got people too. I got to point some out before we carry on with this video. Like, yo, do y'all watch videos? I mean, in my one video I put up like 10, 11 days ago, no one was listening to me. Well, listening, reading, a little bit of misinfo got thrown in there, but I was so far through the production process on the video, so I just threw a comment in there and was like, listen, a little bit of fluckery made its way into this video, but there's a lot of other ish, that kind of is following in the same formulaic equation. What do you guys think about all this? And no one was seeing the comment that I put up, so I had to like repost it to everyone in there, like, you know what I'm saying? But then today I throw a video up, literally an April Fool's Day video. And we know how it goes on April Fools. Everyone forgets it's April Fools. Some wild ish that sounds a little bit believable gets reported, and people are like, oh damn, no, it's April Fool's Day. So there was an April Fool's tweets and stuff going out that Stefon Diggs did indeed get traded to the Cowboys, where his brother had been lobbying for and kind of trolling and all that. And literally in the video, 60 seconds into the video, I'm literally talking about how it's an April Fool's tweet. And then there's people commenting saying, I don't know, this looks like it might be some April Fool's type stuff. Or someone else is like, yo, this is an April Fool. Like, yo, do you watch the video? I mean, I get it. Everyone might not really care for my videos or the way that I rock or whatever. But I'm just saying, when did it become standard practice to just comment on videos without watching the videos? Like, oh, I see this thumbnail. Okay, now I'm I'm imagining everything this video says, and here's my comment. Like, get the fuck up out of here, But Diggs is toying with all that behind us. Diggs has been toying with us with those tweets. But at this point, wake up, it's the first of the month. You know what I mean? Like, cash those checks. He needs his bread. You know what I mean? That could definitely continue. Like, he's playing games. I really think he's toying with all of us at this point, because like I pointed out before, these players are well aware of the narratives and discussions that are going on, and Diggs knows everyone's been talking about this. But then he's got other stuff like, let me tell you something. So, everyone's like, oh, damn. You know what I mean? I think that was the last tweet prior to the first of the month thing. Then act petty. I'm petty too. Like, petty enough that if you don't get your rate, like, you know what I mean? Be still, be present, be thankful. So then that tweet kind of plays into the whole other side of things. And I know a lot of people might come in and say, Coffee, you're just reading ish, and your evaluation of what it is all over the place. Stop it. I mean, guys, I'm not trying to take tweets and put them out there like they mean everything. But a lot of people, I think, can all agree. Comment, guys, let me know, right? Like, bottom line with this Diggs situation. I feel like everyone can agree that Diggs wants that raise. And at the end of the day, when is he going to need that by? And, how does that make you feel about Stefon? Do you think that he's right to be pushing the issue about this? Or do you think, You know, he just needs to be focused and like, hey, you signed that deal. It's not over with. Yeah, it's a standard thing, you know, for negotiations to go on when you're approaching at the end of a deal to create an extension and everything. But I don't know. At the end of the day, I just want to know what everyone thinks about what's going on with Stefon Diggs here and what the end result is going to be. And, you know, I don't know. Like, let's just discuss it all below in the comments. Like I said, I really think he's playing around with us at this point. That Bone Thugs jump off. It's like, I see you, bruh. How many ways can you say the same thing? Man, and again, guys, I'm a diehard Bills fan. I don't know how I missed all that Patriot talk, but I'm sure I'm glad we got Stefon, and not New England. Fuck you, New England. We own the AFC East. And Dolphins fans, stop acting like, come on, you got Tyreek Hill. Chill. I mean, obviously, dude's an amazing talent, but y'all need a lot of work. But in other news, we got to move on to, how about this other deal that hit the news, though, about Miami man, Xavien Howard, who's been one of the top corners in the league. But we got to pause and point out real quick, Dolphins fans, remember a couple years ago, you guys had the best defense in the league. You guys were beasting teams. You had Tua out there stalling out on offense, but getting, you know, averaging 2-3 takeaways a game and putting points on the board with those takeaways. But week 17, all you needed to do was beat the Bills' second and third string to get in the playoffs, and you couldn't do it. But anyways, man, let's take a look at this contract here, man. A massive deal, history-making deal. Dolphins cornerback Xavien Howard agreed to a 5-year deal, and it's worth $90 million. And was it $50.6 million in new money? So that's huge for the Dolphins, man. You know, and that's what they're supposed to do. That guy, amazing corner. You know, so comment with your thoughts on that. Moving along, I thought this was pretty lit. That Jackson State primetime Deion Sanders, obviously he's the coach there. He is honoring Young Dolph, R.I.P. to Young Dolph, guys. If you're a hip-hop fan also and you're new here, make sure to subscribe, guys. Jay Coffee Talk blogs on a lot of hip-hop news as well as a lot of other stuff. But the tunnel they are calling at their home stadium, the Paper Route Tunnel. That's lit, man. R.I.P. Dolph. And much respect to Deion. For, you know, Deion did that. But last up on the news on this one, man, we just got to point out that it is Gabe Davis's birthday. You see Isaiah McKenzie is wishing him a happy birthday. Steph, obviously, wishing him a happy birthday. Feliciano, our offensive lineman, who's gone. He's got a chip on his shoulder about that, too, that we let him go. Sorry, Feliciano. You just couldn't cut the mustard. Like Hollywood Hogan said about 6. He couldn't cut the mustard. You couldn't cut the mustard here. I don't know, right? No disrespect, though. Feliciano, I mean, he did his thing, but I don't know. At the end of the day, Bills fans, was he underwhelming or what? But, happy birthday to Gabe Davis. This guy is amazing. Again, referring to the Rico report, the Bills fanatics, they were talking about Gabe, you know, how a lot of people started noticing Gabe because of that amazing playoff game, the performance that he had, record-breaking performance, which, once again, I got to just throw this out there. That got attention. People were talking about that. But can you imagine if we won that game? Gabe has great momentum around his name right now. But if we won that game, it would be tenfold. But back to what Rico in the Bills Fanatics, or what Rico was saying on the Bills Fanatics platform, is Gabe's been producing since the year before, since day one. This guy's amazing. I love our wide receiver corps. Happy birthday, Gabe. Comment, guys, everyone, what is your expectations, predictions for Gabe Davis this year for our wide receivers? What do you think the formations and the depth chart's going to be looking like, who's going to see a lot of action out there. Peace, Cole. I did a video yesterday about, you know, Cole Beasley. Obviously, we cut him a couple weeks ago, but it's still just kind of crazy to me. But something else I got to point out about Gabe Davis, I said this once before, and I got to say it again. Stevie Johnson, SJ13. Gabe wears number 13, Stevie Johnson's number. And, you know, I love it. You know, he kind of reminds me of Stevie in some ways, but he's his own guy. He does his own thing. So don't think I'm saying it like that. But the point that I'm trying to make is, before, I would have like not really wanted to see someone wear that number 13. Just like when we saw someone wearing number 22 after Freddie left. It just didn't feel right. It still doesn't, honestly, to me. But and also real quick too, all my Bills fans, everyone, like, I still don't understand why we traded Stevie when we did after we drafted Sammy Watkins, which we know didn't pan out for ish. But like, I just didn't get that logic there. Stevie was so explosive. I don't know. Like, I just don't get it. But anyways, he rocks 13 very well. He embodies a lot of, like I said, what Stevie's, the way he plays and everything like that. But he's his own player. But what I'm trying to say, if anyone could rock that number 13 in Buffalo after Stevie Johnson, is Gabe Davis. Let me know if you concur with that statement. But I'm going to close this video out, guys. Once again, hit the comments. Let's talk about all these topics. Is Diggs playing with us? It's the first of the month. You know what I mean? R.I.P. young Dolph, Jackson State. Primetime Deion Sanders showing him some love. Gabe Davis' birthday, as we just covered. And Xavien Howard getting that big bag. Let's talk about it all below in the comments. Thanks for watching. New viewers, subscribe to the channel. And stay tuned for the live streams where you can kick it with coffee. And we can debate, discuss music, news, sports, current events, life, and much, much more. And I'm gone.